Alright, so I made a few updates to the high day scanner. Um, as you remember, we had two separate ones. We had this one and this one, and basically 8:30 to 9 o'clock you would use this because it has a lower, starts with a lower amount of volume. It used to have something about this is the same. This is the same uh, code that used to be there, and then it had something about volume. Well, I found, or it wouldn't pick up all the stocks that I would like it to. So then I ultimately ended up deciding to change and try this. And actually, today you go to price performance and price direction. And I think I had this, but it was for the close of the open. I don't remember which one it was, but I put it as the high has increased over the last one consecutive bar on the 1 minute. So that means, say it opens and the first 1 minute candle goes to, let's say, a high of $5, and then the next one opens and it goes above the $5 mark. So then it would pop up because of this right here. So it's based off the high of that candle. Figured that actually I changed it in the middle of the trading day today, and it actually started picking up stuff that would make higher highs. So it actually works. So we'll see how that works for a little while until I decide to change it again. And I did that for the other scan as well. And I also got the coding for the reversal scanner. I don't know if you remember, I was trying to get that to work. So basically, let's go into here. I'll show you how it works. Settings. First one down, I think maybe. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's. Okay. Okay, so basically, it'll count every red candle in a row. It'll see, it goes from here's one red candle, so it's at one. Then it goes to the next one, that's two, and then three, and so on and so forth. Then it goes to a green candle, goes back to zero. I also did this for if it, also made one for it'll count green candles as well. Um, reversal, I think it is, yeah. Okay, so yeah. So it'll count the green candles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Alright, so I made the code for that, and here's the code if you want it. Reversal down. This is it. Define down count equals blah 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 blah. This is the coding. You don't need any of this. This is just me trying different things to get it to work, and basically all I needed was this. Okay, so you can declare lower, and basically that will just make it go down into its own thing, its own little study box, I guess you would call it. Okay, so after you do that, you just write all this down, and then let's say you want to create a scan with that. You just go to your scan mark, you go over to load scan, let's go find, and you say you want a reversal 1 minute. In here you basically go to add a study filter. Maybe you don't do it. Yeah, you go to custom, and then you want to think script editor. You can change this to a minute if you want 1 minute or 5 minute, so on and so forth. There you go. And then you would just type the code into this, and then I'll show you how it looks. So you just copy paste the code, and basically you can basically have it to you don't want it to pop up into your shoot, what's it called? You don't want it to become like, you don't want it to be filtered into your thing if it isn't greater than 6 red candles or whatever. whatever you put it at. So you would basically put this. You wouldn't want it. So 1 minute, you want like you want at least 10 red candles in a row to red 1 minute red candles in a row to denote it to being a reversal where you would buy the first 1 minute candle, make a new high off the low. Uh, so I just put it as 6 so it'll populate up into my watch list. And you can do the same thing for a 5 minute. Let's go. A 5 minute. And then you can do it for daily as well. So, but the 5 minute, you really want it to, you want it to have 5 or more, I believe it is, red candles in a row, or at least 5. Sorry about that. At least 5 red 1 minute or 5 minute red candles in a row, and you would buy the first 5 minute candle to make a new high. So it won't populate up until it hits 4. And basically, what it looks like is I have right here and right here. And now I'm still working on the scan, but basically, you can go into here and you can create a custom quote, which is what I did with the V5M, which is my other video as well. Reversal. And you just go, actually no, you wouldn't type in reversal, you would type in custom. And you would just go into one of these custom quotes and then just type your shit in there and rename it. But let's go on to this one. And so here's how I did it anyhow. You just copy the first part of the quote, and then you want to define all these. And this is so I could set the colors that I wanted it to be. So when I plot all this, let's make it bigger. So when I plot this, this is so it is a white color rather than a yellow color. Like whenever it populates in here, it's not yellow, it's white. So I changed it to white. You can change it to whatever you want. Just try different numbers, and it'll give you different colors. And I assigned the background colors. If it's 0, then in the colors current all the way up to 3, and then I made it light orange, orange, and red, red, red. So basically, it's really red kind of thing. There hasn't been any really big panic in the morning. Well, there was, but I didn't have my shares set big enough for it to catch it. But that's not here nor there. I don't really particularly favor reversal plays, but I just decided to create it because I thought it was interesting and figured I'll do it. Maybe somebody wanted it. So here it is. I haven't perfected it by far, but maybe you can take and run with it and see how it works for you. I created this today. I don't know if it's any good. I just wanted to see if I could catch red to green moves at the open. Basically, I used, because it's the red to green moves, meaning it's still going to be in play. It's going to be up pre-market, so you want it to have, it's still, whether it's a red to green move or not, it's still going to have more than 400, the volume's going to be there. It's not going to not be there, right? And then you want it to show that the low has decreased over the last bar. I put the 1 minute because it's right at the open. Usually the red green moves occur. So we'll see how that works. I think that's about it, though. Is there anything else? I guess I could show you. I used this, and these two just because more well, Thinkorswim's not like trade ideas. Thinkorswim's primarily slower in a sense, so basically I just have more filters, so hopefully catch more things. Low float. I may have shown this, may have not, I don't know. Basically it'll just show stocks that have more than 2 200,000 volumes over 200,000 changes minimum of 5%, and the shares are less than 20 million. And basically, it'll just populate any stock that's a low float here in the morning or whenever. High day 2. It's a lot of stuff. I don't know. You can dick with it if you want. I say it catches stuff, but mostly what populates is stocks that don't really have that much volume. But sometimes it does alert. So use your discrepancy. And then here's high day, which also have the coding in there for that as well. But that's about it. If you have any other questions, just feel free to ask them in the comment section or whatever. And if you want to know, I'm sorry, this is kind of, all over the place, but if you want to know, like, how I trade, what I trade, yeah, I can do a video over that as well if you have any questions about that too. But other than that, I think that's about it. See you on the next one.